Okay. G's up. Little scrap. I got money. Be a me. Money in the bank.
I got money in the bank. Yeah. Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy LoShawn here, man. OnPoint Trucking Concepts, man. ATU, All Truckers United. We in here, man. Don't need to advertise, man, for ATU because we 5,700 members strong, man. So don't really need to advertise for it. But if you're looking for a group that gives the real information about trucking, man, 100%, come join us, man. We have a great time in there. We wild out. We have meetings. We just finished having our first annual meet and greet in Atlanta, Georgia, this past weekend, September 11th through the 13th. We had a blast. Friday night we went and played. We bowled that Friday night. We bowled. Saturday, myself and Casanova did a seminar from 1 to 3. Was it 1 to, no, it was 3 to 5 because I was watching college football on Saturday until 3 o'clock. And we did that 3 to 5. And then Saturday night we had our party at Level 5 in Atlanta, Georgia. So this was our first annual meet and greet. Next year we're doing a cruise for our second annual meet and greet. So big things popping, man. Little things stopping. Like I said, 5.7K members right now with ATU. So if you're not part of us, you're looking for a home, you're looking for a place to get down with a trucking group, come join us. But I got something special for y'all, man, for tonight. So without further ado, we're about to get into it. We got 23 minutes of Casanova spitting straight fire at the seminar, man. Let's take a look at it. Let's check it out. Let's go.
And not service your shipper, then you'll be fine. Okay? So that's one thing you have to look at too, being on authority.
So I'm saying you can't do a certain load for them. They want you to charge you for that.
They can charge you for it. Now the best way to do that is you can, if it's possible within that agreement, that you may be able to contract that job out to another carrier. You see what I'm saying? But it only if it states in that contract between you and the shipper, that's the only way you'll be able to do it. If you can't do it, then you're screwed. And you're going to be charged for that. So that's how you build a network. Either you can go on the internet or you can contact these people. Download.
Get this information.
Well, it's not really the website, it's the company. So you have to get their name, their address, or whoever you want to deal with. Burris is one place I know for sure that's looking for carriers. BURRIS. And you can go with them easily. Road running, you can get signed on with them. You get signed up one carrier packet with them, you can do any one of their warehouses. Interstate cold storage, you fill out one packet with them, you can go all over the country and all. Most of these places have their own freight brokers or dispatchers, so these are the people that you'll be dealing with. So you don't have to have a contract with these shippers, okay? You don't want to lock yourself in it. But if you want to go on your own authority, it's going to be a struggle to maintain it because everybody's going to want your money. I'm going to tell you that right now, and they're going to get it, okay? You got a claim, they're going to get it. They're not going to pay you, okay? Until you get that resolved. I done had enough of, I got an $8,000 claim right now. I ain't paid not one down. Okay? But I know how to deal with the broker. Now, if I'm going to use my insurance to pay this claim, I don't have to talk to you as the broker. I don't have to.
So what do you mean by claim instance? The shipper saying you didn't do the job search claim?
No, I had 4 pallets that got wet in, and it was in my care, so I'm responsible for it. But since the broker don't want to let me talk to the customer, then I'm not going to. See, the broker tells the customer, oh, you have claims, we're going to take care of all this, okay? But I don't have an agreement with the broker. I don't have shit to do with that. If if I can't talk to your customer about what he want to charge me for my insurance, then that's what you told your customer. That those are services that you offer your customer. I don't have that same agreement, okay? So I didn't pay it. I'm not paying anything. You know, of course they call me, but I know it's already paid for. Because see, the broker already paid for that. And see, what happens is they have a contract with that warehouse, all right? So since they got a contract with that warehouse, they're gonna go ahead and pay the customer, and I know that. So when they threaten me talking about they're gonna get lawyers involved, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, that's a lie. It's a lie. It's already paid because I know that. So you know what I mean? It's like most carriers don't pay claims because of that. But doing your network, man, you gotta know where you wanna run, you gotta know where these guys are. And it's not just because your broker doesn't have to be in New Jersey, and you have to have one in Cleveland, and you have to have one in Florida, you have to have one. You don't have to. It don't have to be like that. You can have one broker, and he got connections all over that song. The thing is, you have to. You know, you might have 5 or 6 brokers that you deal with, and you want to run in this area, okay? But the brokers that I deal with, if they don't have their own account, I don't want to deal with them because I'm not going to run sporadic. They have to have their own account, unless. The only exception that I make is when I meet a good freight broker in there, and I know he's gonna give me the scoop on everything they got. If that dude ain't good, I don't deal with him.
So you say on account, you mean like on account of different shippers?
If he has a contract with a shipper, that's the only time I really deal with them. Unless I meet somebody in that freight broker, it's gonna be honest. Because everybody in there not thieves. Okay? They might like you, but they might scheme off everybody else. Now they gonna get money off everybody, period. They're gonna get money off you, but they're gonna be a little bit more lenient to you because they like you. So that's what you gotta look into.
So let me ask you, say that when you starting out, is it better to wait before going completely independent and running with a company under their authority, their numbers for a while, and start the process slowly as far as, you know, getting your accounting set up and then start to work your network and everything like that?
Yeah. Because even when I thought that I was ready and I went out and did it, I wasn't. Okay. And I know y'all watch my videos. I'm gonna tell you something. That's the reason why Henrietta had to be rebuilt. Henrietta had to have everything redone to her. Because when them brokers got done with me, that truck was bad. I had to roll my window down just to hold my door together and close it. So I can't roll my window down. That's just how bad that truck was. If you don't know what you're doing, they gonna eat your ass alive, dog. I'm telling you, they gonna get you. Alright? So you got to know the numbers. You got to know where to run. Okay, if I leave, say for instance I leave Indiana and I go to New Jersey, and I might get a load for $2,000. That's a little over 700 miles. It's not good money. Usually I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying. I will leave there, go to New Jersey, and what most people would do is when they get to Jersey, they say, well, this load paid good, I'm gonna go back. Okay, you're gonna get a load for between 90 cents to $1 a mile going back. So by the time you get back to Indiana, you got less than what you started out with. Now you gotta go back up again. When really, you have to understand how to run the lanes. I would never go back, and I did this for like 2 years. I ran back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But in actuality, I was losing out on money, and that was the main reason why you were in such bad shape. I was making money, but I had to make the truck work double to make the money. And I had to maintain my household bills, and eventually caught up with it. So, and that's at the time when I lost my trucks, and I had it was just me and Uriel. Okay? So that I wasn't bringing the revenue like I needed to. So you would go up, come back, and you wouldn't make any money. But really, if I would have went up to New Jersey and got a load and went down to Virginia, it would have paid me good, and it would have been a lot of miles. And I still could have been, and I could have got a load out of Virginia to come back to Ohio, and I still would have stayed between $2 and $3 a mile more. So that you have to understand how to run the lanes. You just can't run sporadic and think you're gonna get paid just because somebody loaded your truck up. You're supposed to make money. Okay? And so when you deal with freight brokers, you gotta find good freight brokerages. I can't stress that enough. And you know, the relationship got to be there. The direct shippers are, when you set up your network, this is when I realized what I was doing before I even realized what I was doing. And I had all these different freight brokers in these different warehouses I was dealing with. I just looked on the map one day and I said, I got here. I got Road Runner hitting the mix too. I got all these different contacts. I've dealt with these people before. I said, okay, well now I gotta put this together. I didn't realize how many contacts I had. And I said, now I gotta put this together. Now I can run in between whatever I want to do. But by that time when I started making money, the truck was too far gone. It was too far gone. It was too late. I couldn't make enough money to get it back together. But I did have another truck, and it was a green truck. And I had to fix that thing up to get back on my feet. So that's how you want to look at your network, man. If you don't have a strategy, if you don't sit down and do a strategy and run that strategy, then it's probably not gonna work. Most guys always say this right here, and I know some people probably mad at this when they say, oh, I made such and such a week. Okay, a week is a lie. Okay, we all truck drivers. You do not make that a week. Nobody makes this a week. All right, you can make this in a week, but when you tell people, oh, I'll make this a week, we all know that's not true. You want to dedicate it, it's still going to fluctuate a little bit here and there, okay? But it's no definite in this business. And like I said, I know you want to go on your own authority. I'm not trying to.
Just a thought, you know. So you know that any good companies that maybe you can go with that have authority.
Big Rock Transportation. Big Rock Transportation got e-logs now. Okay. And the other one will be Road Runner. Y'all know about Road Runner. So those are the only three that I would recommend. And the only reason why I would recommend Falcon and Big Rock is because you can buy refrigerated trailers from them and you can get as many as you want. Even if you want to do a lease purchase deal, you get as many as you want. Okay? And you do have the option to be able to open up your own office and become a broker agent under them. And once you get enough customers going, then they'll give you the trucks and trailers that you need and keep them seated so that way you can make money off the truck. I know a lot of people, they want to do lease purchase deals. They want to have multiple trucks and trailers, and they say, man, that don't work. It works. They just don't know how to make it work. You see what I'm saying? So they looking at making money off the truck while they're paying for it. That's not how you make money off the truck. That's not how you make money. How you make money is making money off the load. You don't worry about the truck. They don't. The people that's giving you the trucks, they don't give a damn about those trucks and trailers. They don't care about it. Okay? That's why they give them away like they ain't nothing. The way you make money is you got 5 or 6 lease trucks. You know how much your cost of operation is. That truck and trailer is going to pay the insurance, the driver, and everything else. There's no money left for you. So you got to be able to negotiate, find these loads, and take your money off the top. Your job now is just to service your customers with the service of transporting goods. That's it. You're not going to make no money off the truck. Okay? You might make $250 on the truck. You might not. Some weeks it's going to go down. Every week the truck's not going to pay for itself. Okay? Y'all know that. So that's what a lot of people say. Oh, this ain't working. You can't. It does work, but you got to be strong, and that's where your network comes in too. Everybody network is who you know, where they are, what they got, how much it pays, what direction they go in, all that stuff in between. Okay? So that's I jumped out of the subject now, but I mean, if y'all know my mind. But I always tell people this right here too, man. If you do want to own a fleet of trucks and trailers, you want a trucking company, the best way to do it, in my opinion, is to have a freight brokerage. Now, you can get a bond for $75,000, but you don't have to pay it all at one time. Okay? You can put a down payment on the bond. They're gonna tell you this line, oh, we're gonna check your credit. It's a lot. As soon as you pay that down payment, they're gonna bill you some original papers. You sign it, you send it back. Once they send your copy back, you start using that bond right away. So if the bond's $75,000, they might say, hey, we want a $3,500 down payment. Okay, pay that $3,500. You say, how much do you pay a month? You say, I can pay. They might say, you can't pay no less than $800. You say, okay, well, let me pay $800. Now, for every month that you pay on that, if you pay on it for 10 months and you got $8,000, and you say, hey man, this ain't working. And they say, okay, you want your money back? You say, yeah, they're gonna give you the $8,000 without the down payment. So it's The only thing you'll be out of is down payment. But if you had your own freight brokerage, you can get in with those shippers. And then, once you get in with those shippers and they start giving you business, it might be 6 months before you can get your first customer. So, but once you start getting the ball rolling, since you behind the scenes, okay, what you do is, of course, y'all know, you post your loads on the internet and you get other carriers to haul those loads until you get your trucks, and then you push them out the way, and then you move them in and you start on loads and stuff. So, but I tell people like that's the best way, in my opinion, to do it. Is to become a freight broker first. I mean, you know, like, especially, I mean, shit, I ain't rich. Everybody, I mean, we poor. You know what I'm saying? We always think about, well, I'm just gonna go get this truck, I'm gonna get this truck. And I thought the same thing too, man. I wasn't doing nothing but fixing the motherfucker at the truck stop. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all seen my videos. I'm taking the whole stack of motor off, taking starters off, and water pumps and all that stuff. We ain't doing nothing but fixing them, man. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I mean, I made good money. When me and my ex, when we first got it going, I'll say this right here. I'll say this, for every 4 trucks, you should be grossing over $1.2 million. That should be your gross. But I'll be the first one to tell you, just because those numbers look good, doesn't necessarily mean you bring home a hell of a lot. Okay? You might out of it right there, you might bring home $250,000 to $300,000. Okay, maybe a little more, because you have to look at the fact that out of all your expenses, your truck might do like $70,000 a year plus on diesel fuel, and then your insurance might be $10,000 a month for each truck. I mean, a year for each truck. All these different things that play a role. So, in other words, to break it all down, you should be looking at about $30,000 to $40,000 that you can profit off that truck if that truck don't have a lot of major breakdowns. So, you might want to say between $20,000 and $30,000 if you don't have that you'll profit off that truck if you don't have it. Because y'all know you're gonna at least spend $10,000 on maintenance if you got a whole truck. If you ain't got a fresh start. That's why I tell people, like, the main thing about maintaining your truck and trailer is it's always got to be damn near new. Your tires, your brakes, your drums, everything, because you got to roll for as long as you can. I said it in one of my videos about, like, okay, you can go out here, you keep putting this ball tire right here, you go, I'm gonna go buy a new tire because the tire next to it is okay. And then that tire right there started going bald, and you say, well shit, I gotta go buy another tire. Then this tire over here doing the same thing. You just keep doing it over and over again. You say, well, I'm now gonna go spend $3,500 on drives. You know what I'm saying? But you already spent another $1,000 on 3 or 4 tires that you could have just went ahead on and just paid for it, suffered, and kept rolling. So the key is to try to run for as long as you can with no problems. And that's how you make money. And now, since I've learned that and I understand that, like, you have to, that's what you have to do. Whenever something wrong with my truck or trailer, I get done right in. I don't wait. Just like when I changed that water pump, as soon as I started leaking, I said, it's gonna go bad, let me change it right now. And I called my guy back and said, I can't take it low, I gotta change my water pump. Whatever's wrong with that truck or trailer, I get done right then now. Because I understand, like, let me go and bite the bullet so I can keep on running. So that's how that's how I'm looking at it now. And when it comes, especially when it comes to your trailer tires, I'm gonna tell you, I had a lot of trailers. I'm gonna tell you, you cannot play with them trailer tires. When them trailer tires start going bad, just get rid of them. Just get your reset. I mean, it's okay. Like, I understand, like, if you got a real good tire, this tire real good. I mean, you can use your common sense to tell whether if you need to buy 2 tires here or 2 tires here, or just a whole percent. You can gauge that. But all that riding ball, but that, don't do that. You just throwing money away. You just get it away. So, but I'm trying to think like, I mean, who else got something?
What's your opinion on long haul versus short hauls?
Your long hauls and, okay. Alright. I can run to California, I can leave Georgia and go to California for about, I'm gonna say 5,000. Pretty much the ongoing rate is about $45. Alright, check me out. Now I might pick up a load that come out of California at $7,000. And then I might pick up a load coming out. See, the numbers are all the same. Okay? All the numbers are all the same. Okay? Your money ain't your truck. You know your money's your trailer. Okay? I got a homeboy in Houston right now. Me and the same age. His daddy, this is the only difference. Okay? His daddy didn't work. His daddy worked for the same company for 40 years. And he died a few years ago. And their dream was to be a major heavy hauler. Okay? That's what they wanted to do. And they daddy worked, and his sons them got old enough to start to join the business with him. His daddy died. But they got RGNs and flatbeds and stuff like that. But they wanted this one trailer, and I can't remember what they called it. But it's one of them red trailers that just keep adding on to it. It gets longer and longer and longer. And they can haul all this weight. They bought that trailer used for $500,000. That young boy took one load to California. It took him 30 days to do it. But the load paid him $250,000. Now that's the only difference in when I say the numbers are all the same. As far as flatbed, refrigerator, I would even say I would say probably tanker pay real good. But really, when it all boils down to the numbers are all the same. I might pick up a load from here in California for $4,500. Pick up another load for $7,000 back. But it took me 4 days or 4.5 days to get from Georgia to California. And then it took me 5 days to get back. When actually I said, okay, like if I gross between $6,000 and $7,000, I'm just on the East Coast and I'm doing 800 here, 500 there, 1,000 over here, and my pay still come out about the same as yours within 2 weeks. So if I profit $5,000 coming back, but I profit $2,500 going over here, and I look at all of my expenses and stuff like that, at the end of the week, or at the end of the month, if you look at the average, it's going to be very, very similar. That you still make the same amount of money. So when it comes to it just depends on, do you want to do long miles or do you want to do short miles? Okay. But then again, your short miles got to pay, and then that depends on who you know, and then what you call. Okay, I see a lot of people, they be posting up on Facebook, they be, oh man, I'm weighing 79,000 pounds. I be laughing for real. I'm not trying to be arrogant. I be laughing for real. Because majority of the time when I come out of Maine, okay, you can have a refrigerator and you can haul frozen chicken, ice cream, whatever you want to haul. And that stuff pays good. But then again, it depends on what kind of work your trailer does and who they do work for. Okay, majority of people think, oh well, I'll probably just go to a warehouse, and I do. Well, I go to a lot of cold storages, but 90% of who I do work for, and I don't tell nobody this, is farmers. I might leave one farm and go to another farm. Leave that farm and go to another farm. Okay, it's gonna be potatoes, it's gonna be broccoli, cauliflower, blueberries, you name it. Okay, I'm going to the actual farm, and I'm going to deal with it.
Alright, and there you have it. Woo! Casanova spitting fire. Casanova spitting flames, man. Listen. For those of you that don't know, Casanova's been in the game for 16 years. He's been an owner-op. He's been an IC. He's had his own authority. The man has been on all sides of the fence, man, as far as this trucking thing goes. So the information that we're giving you, that he's giving you, man, is coming from life experience, man. This ain't nothing that he done read in a book somewhere. This ain't nothing that he heard from another person out here at the truck stops. This ain't nothing that his buddy done told him about. This is something that the man done been through. Real life experience. All right? So this stuff that we give y'all is real. It's real life stuff, man. Real talk. You never gonna find us really speaking on anything that we haven't experienced or that we don't know about. We're not gonna touch on stuff that we don't know about. We're not gonna speak about things that are out of our brim, or if we don't know about it, we ain't gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? Or if we don't know about it, we'll try to get you an answer. But for the most part, we're surrounded by a lot of people that have information. Like I said, our group has ATU has 5.7 thousand members. So that's 5,700 members. I want to make sure I'm saying that correctly. 5.7K. So when you look on Facebook, it says 5.7K. All right. So that's 5,700 members. There's 13 of us that's admin, including myself. I'm on the admin. I'm an admin for ATU as well. So is Casanova. And J. Dean is our founder. But if we don't have an answer for you, man, out of 5,000 plus members, if we can't get your answer, something's wrong. And a lot of people that are members with ATU are experienced, seasoned vets, man. They've been in the game 20, 30, 40 years. They tell you, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly, the great, the good, the better. So, you know, we have everything to tell you, man. We're not going to shoot you no lies, man, and tell you something that we think we know. We actually, if we're giving out information, it's stuff that we done found out from somebody else's experience or experiences of our own. Okay, so we try to keep it fresh, man, for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But once again, man, that's gonna wrap up this video, man. Wanted to give y'all that special gift to you guys with Casanova doing the seminar. He was up there for like an hour. Sheesh. He was up there for like an hour and a half talking, man. So the little clip that y'all saw right there, man, that's just a little bit. That's just a little snippet. Man. He's coming out with DVDs with basically the whole A to Z game for you on how to be even like more successful at being an owner operator or IC independent contractor, man. So watch for his DVDs. They're coming out, man. You're gonna be selling them. You know, if you ever read the book 48 Laws of Power, or you know, if you ever read anything that deals with getting knowledge, man, the man's DVDs is gonna be the way to go. Real talk. Wouldn't even tell you nothing fake. So with that being said, yo, I'm out. My next video is gonna be up. It's gonna be an interesting one, man, because we gonna take a little ride. We're gonna face your fears, the fears of those who are scared of New York City. We gonna go through it. I'm gonna go through it with y'all. We gonna drive, man. Y'all gonna be the driver, man. I'm the passenger. So we gonna see how that go down, man. Y'all keep us safe. You know what I'm talking about? And as usual, man, I'm signing out, man. Stay away from those fake groups. Oops. Stay away from those fake videos. Oops. Pay attention to the real, man. If they can't show you that they being successful, but they talk about it all the time, get them out of here, man. Get them out of here. Skedaddle. Till then, man. Deuces. I'm Ghost, man. Damn. ATU stand. Damn. We don't need to stand up, man. We already been up. I'm out, man. ATU. Let's go.
Okay, G's up. Little scrap. I got money. Be a me. Money in the bank. See you, man.
I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drank. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drank. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drank. I got money.